Hello everyone, this is English for You channel. That is the channel which focus on English grammar. In today's lesson, we focus on past perfect continuous. So this is the example of past perfect continuous. Yesterday morning, I got up and looked out of the window. The sun was shining, but the ground was very wet. So what happened, everyone? It had been raining. It was not raining when I looked out of the window. The sun was shining, but it had been raining before. That is why the ground was wet. Had been and ing is the past perfect continuous. Dear everyone, you have to know that. When I got up and looked out of the window, in that time it was not raining and the sun also was shining, but when we looked to the ground we saw a water or what. So it means that it had been raining before. Like this one, it was not raining when I looked out of the window. The sun also was shining, but it had been raining before. It means that before the time that I looked out of the window, that is why the ground was wet. This is the form of past perfect continuous. You will see it. Had. This is the short form, everyone. And been and plus verb ing. Here you can see this one. This is past and present and future, and this is the process of past perfect continuous, that it had been happening. And this is also the form of past perfect continuous, that we have singular and plural. I, you, we, they, he, she, it is a singular pronoun. You, we, they is a plural pronoun. You can be both singular and plural. For example, like I had been reading, you had been speaking, he had been crying, she had been eating, it had been drinking, you had been telling, we had been sleeping, they have been buying. So this is the note one, had, and the yellow here. You have to remember. And the example of past perfect continuous. When the boy came into the house, their clothes were dirty, their hair was untidy, and one of them had a black eye. They had been fighting. This one, it means that when the boy arrives the house, he already got blue eyes because they had been fighting with each other at school or somewhere else before they reached the house or before they arrived the house. I was very tired when I arrived home. I had been working hard all day. All day here is mean that full day, for a full day, not every day, everyone. We can use past perfect continuous to say something that had been happening for a period of time before something else happened. For example, our game of tennis was interrupted. We had been playing for about half an hour when it started to rain very heavily. So it means that you had been playing tennis about half an hour. After you had been playing tennis, it started to rain. At the time of you play the tennis. John gave up smoking 2 years ago. He had been smoking for 10 years. They had been playing football. And this is the last example of past perfect continuous, everyone. And thank you very much for your watching. I hope you help me to click subscribe for more video. Okay, thank you very much.